They card. It had me laughing. Got me wondering how you been doing. So how you been? Every now and then, I think of you.
Hey, what's going on? And you brought snacks.
I brought cheesecake.
Always welcome. How are you, Mama?
I'm good. How are
Good,
you?
good. Come on in.
Good. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Have a tea. We'll be sipping tea with Tiki. Good day, people. This is Chike Evans for the Stephen Knight Show, and I'm sitting here with the one and only Natika Hemingway. How are you, Mama?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Good. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm great.
Good.
So what's new with you?
Everything.
Spell it.
The mixtape is new.
Yeah.
It's hitting the streets. I'm performing it,
Okay.
so that's kind of new. There's a video out. A lot of new stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I always liked your stuff. I want to talk briefly about how we met.
Okay.
At a social.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, sitting talking just about music.
Mhm.
And I happened to mention that Superstar was one of my favorite songs. And I don't really like too much Usher, sorry. But that song, yeah,
He said that.
I said that. I like
Love
that.
Usher.
I like that. I appreciate it, but you know, Superstar was killer for him.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
And I was like, you wrote that?
Yeah.
So I fell in love with you before I even met you.
Thank you. That night
So-
was kind of big for me because that was the first time I really looked at that album like, okay, that's a banging album, but everybody I meet, well not everybody, but a lot of people I meet say Superstar was my favorite song.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
was
like,
wondering why it
for that
wasn't a
to be-
single.
For that to be people's favorite song on such a huge album,
Yeah.
that for some
That
reason
album
that
was
night it hit me, and I was like, wow, you know. But I have delayed reactions a lot, but it was definitely a blessing, and that opened a lot of doors for me.
Yeah, and that night, I lied to you not. I ran home and I looked at the credits. I was like, Natika Hemingway, it is
Double
her.
check me,
Yeah, I
yeah,
had to
I
double
do your
check.
homework.
You know, I'm a journalist. I have to research.
That's the sign of a good journalist.
Yeah.
Always do your homework. Yeah.
Okay, so where are you from? Where you
I'm
come
from
from?
Jersey,
Yeah,
born and raised. Yeah, Central Jersey, exit
Okay.
9 on the turnpike.
Jersey.
And
So, how did you get started in music? Are you like a church girl? Did you?
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gospel.
definitely. That's where I started really singing. My grandmother, she had a piano in the house, and she used to sing and play hymns and whatnot. She started taking me to church,
Mm-hmm.
like ever since I can remember. And then I joined a little baby choir and all the other choirs, and you know, that's where my foundation is. That's where most of my real training came from, you know, and my passion.
Okay. So, who are some people that influence you?
Oh my goodness. The Clark sisters.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's so many. Do I have to? How many? Just give me a number. Like,
Well, I mean, I'm kind of getting the feel. You said the Clark sisters, so
yeah, but it's so
that's a
many
high
others.
bill.
Billie
Yeah.
Holiday.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love her. She's one of
Yeah.
my favorites. I mean, there's so many
Yeah.
in so many different genres.
I like
so.
that sample, by the way, on
Oh,
It's Me.
on the
I love it.
mixtape. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, so in essence, describe your music. Who's Natika Hemingway? What kind of essence will we get from hearing your music?
I am hip hop soul. That's what I like to call myself. A lot of people call me R&B, but I think, you know, I really don't believe in the whole boxes. But if I have to describe myself, I think I'm hip hop soul. I love hip hop music. I love hard beats, edgy beats. You know, I love soft, beautiful beats too. But I don't know. It's something about like a harder hip hop beat. I love singing over that, and you know, and I put my voice and my soul into it. So that's what I like to call myself.
Okay.
I guess, you know, I'm trying to rep Jersey to the fullest,
Yeah.
you know, that's it. So, you know, you get that little Northeast swag a little bit, if I'm allowed to say that word anymore. But, you know what I meant. You know what I meant. And that's it. The rest
Okay.
is just me.
Okay. You have a killer soprano, by the way. I'm in love with sopranos. So
Thank you.
killer. So here is the It's Me mixtape.
It's me.
Yeah, it is you. Can I tell you that I got stuck on a few for like
Really?
3 days? You know,
Stuck?
when I get a new CD, I pick songs that I like and I put it on repeat and it stays there for a number of days. And you had a few on here. When there's a few number of songs on a CD, that I can put on repeat that way, it's a banging CD.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. And I was stuck on a few.
Thank
Gucci
you.
Bag, come on.
You were stuck on Gucci
Stuck on
Bag?
Gucci Bag. Gucci Bag. The whole melody of it is catchy.
Thank
Like, you can't help but to get drowned into it.
Thank you.
Seriously. Definitely Now and Then. And thank you for the cameo in your video. I appreciate that.
No props.
And Let Me Know. And Now and Then and Let Me Know, in case you guys don't know, there's a signature drink out there. Research it. Find out. I'm not going to say anything else about it. So,
thank you.
looking
I'm
at this
still
collect-
taking
sorry.
it all in. You just gave me a lot right there. That
yeah.
was huge.
And the ultimate question leading to, which I really wanted to know, with this collection of work, what went into creating this? Like, what kind of mind frame did you go through? Because it's like, it's so eclectic. It's all over the place.
I like to do songs on, like I said, edgier, maybe a little darker, a little harder type beats. I like to show off my vocals, which tend to be softer and higher on harder beats. I love the contrast, personally. I love hip hop, and I don't know. I would always do records like that. And what actually inspired the mixtape is last year, I started getting asked by a lot of rappers to collaborate with them, like more than ever. I was doing hook after hook, and
I've
I
seen
just
you
got
all over
into
YouTube.
I just got into this, I don't know, I just put my fitted on for a second and my Timbs, and I just got into this mode. And I started coming home after the sessions and doing my own records, and before I knew it, I was like, I'm gonna do a mixtape, see what happens. It was very much for the fun of it. I just wanted something, just as an introduction, nothing conceptual and deep and all of that. Just something fun, something for the DJs, something for the streets, something for people to really feel me, and introduce myself, you know? I took it as like when you walk into a room of strangers, you know, you're not gonna be like deep or all over the place. You're gonna come in kind of, well, I am, you know, my personality is kind of subtle, kind of, you know, slowly get to know you kind of person. That's exactly how I look at it. Like, I'm introducing myself to like a world full of strangers. How would I kind of walk into that room?
Okay.
And that's kind of what, you know.
And is that person any different to T.I. to the K.I. Tiki?
I don't know. Maybe, you know, we all have our own little, you know, Nitika Hemingway has her little thing. T.I. to the K.I. She got her little thing. But it's just me. You know, I'm just silly. And I like to have fun. You know,
Right.
and I love to sing and I love to write music and produce records. And, you know, it's not that deep.
Well,
I
keep
just like
doing
to
what
have
you're
fun.
doing. I'm in love with your artistry. I swear.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, it kind of gets that deep when I get compliments like that. You know what I mean? It just kind of reminds me like, wow, you know, God's good, you know?
And humbleness
I
goes
feel
a long way,
really blessed.
seriously.
I feel really blessed, so thank you.
You are blessed and talented.
Thank
Killer.
you.
Okay, so what's next?
Well, I'm pushing the mixtape, just trying to build up my fan base, just trying to just let people know who I am
Okay.
and where I'm coming from. And I'm also working on another project, an EP.
Okay.
I don't know when I'm going to release it, but I would say it's about halfway done.
Okay.
Working on my next mixtape called Me Too. I shouldn't have said that name. I might edit that out. But that's a little bit more soulful. This one's a little bit more hip hop. That one's a little bit more raw soul.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also writing for other artists constantly submitting projects.
And tell me a little bit about that.
Submitting work to
How
other
you,
artists.
how the process of submitting work.
It's no formula.
Okay.
Put it like that. It could come from
Get in where you
personal,
fit in.
right?
Yeah.
From producers that you know, and just maybe label people that you may know, A&Rs. I happen to have a publishing deal, so you know my publishing company plugs us into certain situations,
Okay.
and whatever we find out, you know, we write. And when I say we, I mean myself and my partner, the talented Mr. Chuck Young.
925.
And we are 925. We're writing production team, and we just grind, write songs, and submit them all over the place.
Yeah, Chuck actually just released a video. That was killer.
Did,
That was
did
killer.
Miss My Baby featuring T-Dot.
Absolutely.
Yep. So that's exciting.
So you guys are like a double threat.
Really?
Double threat,
Nobody's
yeah.
ever called us that before.
Well, I mean.
But hey, I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, well, 925 has a lot of surprises.
Okay.
That's all I'll
Looking
say.
forward.
Yeah,
Love good
we
music.
work really hard, and thank God. You know what I mean? We're using our talent, going for it.
Okay. Well, I know that we're both in connection with Frontline. They actually have Frontline season about to drop, so that's showing off a little bit more of your hip hop side. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll party.
Big up to them Frontline.
And
boys.
Frontline. And I guess I'll see you there.
Okay.
All right. This is Natika Hemingway for the Stephen Knight Show.
It's me. What up? It's your girl Natika Hemingway. I just want to give big shouts to Chike Evans, the Stephen Knight Show on EOTM Radio. Monday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Stephen Knight Show. Check out my boy Chike Evans.
Just 'cause it's real, it don't mean